Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Gibran Romani with you again on the Positive Islamic Psychology series. If you're just joining us, make sure you watch the previous episodes. We are discussing the summary of this book, and we are trying to extract the main points to reinforce the concepts of the book. Make sure you purchase the book and you read it, inshallah. All right. Let's go back to the theories of learning. And we said, why is it important? Why is the physical environment important? Why is the social environment important and interactions with others? And why is the mental inner speech environment important? How do the three relate? Let us get deeper into it. From the perspective of modern research in neurology, we see the importance of the limbic system and the brain stem in processing human consciousness. Okay, all the neural and dendrite connections of both the left and the right brains are connected to the limbic system, and of course to the brain stem, which is the center of this hub, and basically has all the functions, both conscious and subconscious or unconscious. We can see that the limbic system or the brain stem of the brain helps to coordinate and process all our conscious and unconscious inner speech as well. And yes, there's conscious and unconscious. Like for right now, I could silently talk to myself and continue what I wanted to say. However, and you can do the same, let's just practice. So let's say I'm going to continue the sentence and then get back to you. I said I'm going to continue the sentence in my brain and then get back to you. Right? I could. So Islam explains this. Okay, Islam explains this. So we don't have only five senses as the atheist, concept of psychology and biology explains. We have senses that go beyond the realm of time and space. The laws of learning must be holistic to cater to our nature, be it physical or spiritual. We can learn how to get our muscles bigger. That is physical. We do exercise. But how do you train the heart? Okay, so someone said, well, it's easy. You just go for a good jog or you take certain medicine or vitamins. No, that's not what I'm talking about. What about the part of the heart that is linked to the spiritual? You need taqwa. You need revelation for that. You need understanding of revelation. You need something that targets the spiritual realm. The totality of our life is a learning environment that is governed by the laws of learning. If the laws of learning only cover the five sensory physical aspects, it will not be complete and cannot be the real holistic law of human learning. It is handicapped, it falls short, and hence humanity falls short, and hence we cannot develop properly. Hence we have problems, wars, conflicts, and so on. All right, what are the influence of inner speech? The internal influences work by the same means and are governed by the same laws of learning as external influences. All right? There are different types of reinforcements and punishment that also take place within our mental processes. Every term and concept we have defined and explained is also part of the internal conditioning process. Right? We explain how influences on conditioning took place unnoticed in most cases. For example, where parents their child is throwing tantrums, and the parents react in a certain way, but they're oblivious to the conditioning that's taking place. They are just giving into it, which is, so the child throws tantrums, he gets what he wants. Actually, there's a conditioning here. The parents are conditioned to react in a certain way, and the child is conditioned that, hey, this works, right? And the parents, they're oblivious to it. They do not understand the relation between the behavior and reinforcing stimuli, which is quite obvious to us when we look from the outside, okay? But if these obvious external factors could be overlooked, the subtle internal factors must be even more hard to perceive, isn't it? And that is why if you don't have a conscious awareness of this learning process of stimuli, how it conditions behavior, how it's related to what's happening in society, how watching a TikTok video will affect you or affect your children, yet you do not understand. You're not at school. You're not going there consciously seeking knowledge and saying, okay, this is what I'm conditioning myself to. You are basically passively, unconsciously conditioning yourself. But if you don't know, then obviously you cannot benefit from it.